Why don't you want a man with kids?
I want to be a wife, but I don't want no man with kids, even though I got kids.
That's crazy.
I know, but I don't have.
Why don't you want a man with kids? And do you have
And
primary custody? Do you
I
have
think,
primary custody?
do I have primary custody? Yes, I do. It's
Okay.
not the kids. I'm fine with kids. I don't like the baby mama drama.
How many fathers do you have?
One,
And where is he
incarcerated.
for the rest of his life?
Not for the rest of his life, no. But he's married.
Doesn't matter. Still could be drama.
You think so? I don't think so. I've never had
He's
drama
alive. He's
with him,
alive.
but I've never
He's a,
had drama with him
but he
totally.
okay, but he's alive.
Correct.
So you don't want a man with kids because you don't want to deal with possible drama, but you want a man of high value men to deal with a woman with kids from a man who's in jail.
I know. Yep. That's unlogical, huh? I want to be a wife.
And there it is, folks. See, this is a common problem that we've seen with these clips all the time. And it's just that these women just aren't logical. They aren't logical. It's when you think about that. I need you to make this make sense because I'm sitting here trying to make the math. This woman wants to be a wife, right? Fair enough, right? A lot of women do want to be wives, okay? You don't necessarily, yeah, neither here nor there. But fair enough, right? But she has the nerve to institute such a strict standard. Oh, he can't have kids. But you got kids. She has kids. And the thing that's crazy about it is that her reasoning, you know what I mean? Is like, because when you think about it, what did she say? She said, because I don't want to deal with baby mama drama, right? But ma'am, like he called her out on this. Ma'am, you're a baby mama. What are you talking about? You probably that drama for somebody else. People like you need people like this is why I think Kevin Samuels was so good at what he was doing. Because all he was doing, he wasn't trying to make women feel bad. He wasn't trying to bash women. He wasn't shaming women. No, he was putting a magnifying glass on real mentalities of real women that real men have to deal with. We're not talking about the 20% of y'all that are rich and just living lavishly and you got women falling, you know what I'm saying, fighting each other, trying to be with you. No, we're talking about real women that are this really delusional. We like, where does this even come from? This woman even because when you say it out loud, you know that it sounds delusional. You know that it sounds unlogical. She literally just said that I do not want baby mama drama, but my baby daddy's in jail. My baby daddy's in jail, and that drama doesn't apply because I'm me. That's essentially what she just said. Why does it not apply? Because it's just you. Like this is just insane. But she's not alone. This is the standard that a lot of women have. That a lot of people live by this philosophy. They have jacked up houses, and because of their experiences, that's probably what it is. The reason is she probably is the toxic baby mama, or she probably got a toxic relationship with her baby daddy before he went to jail. And what it is she just knows what it is. So she's letting that dictate, or she's pushing that and projecting that on anybody else that might have a situation. Everybody that has kids together is not beefing. Do I agree with the lifestyle? No. I think it's toxic. I think it's toxic, not just for the people, not just for the black community in general, but for the kids too. But that's neither here nor there. I can't make y'all not do the stupid nonsense that y'all doing. But this woman literally just these are these are real women that real men have to deal with. Real expectations, real delusion. I don't get that. I have to make that make sense for me because the math is not mathing. The math is absolutely not mathing because how are you going to be a baby mama, but then you demand that a man be unmarried? You want a man to not have any kids, not be tied to anybody else, not to make you his number one priority. And by extension, you become, or your kids become his priority too. Because guess what? They're your priority. So if you're his priority, then by extension, guess what? Then the kids come with that. So guess what? Now, not only do you already have your family established, now he has to hope that you're even willing to give him a family too. I don't like delusion, man. I don't like delusion. And that's what it is. She's delusional. She's delusional. If you want a man with, if you had no kids, never been married, none of that stuff, wasn't tied to nobody, and then you demanded that the man not have any kids and not be tied to anybody, I wouldn't have a problem with that. I wouldn't hold you to that standard. But the fact that your life is less than perfect, your life is not ideal because let's just be real. You pick somebody that ended up in jail. So 7 times out of 10, you're probably a pookie picker at that. So let's just already talk about that. Your taste is already flawed and jacked up to an extent, right? Most likely, not definitively, but I'm just saying, most likely you're a pookie picker. And then you have the nerve to expect a man to be above the average, above a diamond in the rough, so to speak. That's one thing I never understood. That logic just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. I'm not gonna sit here try to pretend and like I know the answers, like I have the answers. I don't. I don't get it. I don't get why people think the way they do. I don't. I don't know. But I mean, what can we say? This is the world we live in, right? But I just want to leave it on this note.
Drama, but you want a man of high value men to deal with a woman with kids from a man who's in jail.
I know. Yep. That's unlogical, huh? So I want to be a wife, but
That's unlogical. That's unlogical, and that's what we're about here. We are about logic. You got to make it make sense. You got to make it make sense. Sorry. Hope I didn't hurt no feelings, but don't really care. It's the truth. Got to make it make sense, guys. Got to make it make sense. That's all I care about. That's all I care about.